I see I've got Laura Bennett as my plaintiff. Miss Bennett, you've got a very cute young witness with you, Caleb Bennett.
Yes.
And for my defendant, I see Monica Reyes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Bennett, you're suing Ms. Reyes for $1,344. What brings you to court? Well, before we get there, I do see there is a count from Ms. Reyes for $200. Okay. Now, Ms. Bennett, what brings you to court today?
I'm here today because on September 6th, I left my son in the care of Monica as she agreed to babysit him, and a couple hours later, he was in the ER with a concussion and 7 stitches.
Wow, okay. Caleb, how old are you, dear?
7.
7 years old. Okay, awesome. Ms. Bennett, what is the relationship with Ms. Reyes? Is this your friend, your neighbor? Who is this?
She's my upstairs neighbor.
Okay, upstairs neighbor. All right, Reyes, you did agree to watch young Caleb here for the plaintiff?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and had you ever watched or babysat him before?
No. I'd seen him around in the apartment complex, and I've said hi to him a few times. And Laura and I are on speaking terms, just casual
Standard.
friends.
Okay. So, Ms. Bennett, why did you need a sitter for this particular occasion?
I had a date that evening, and my regular babysitter canceled last minute. I was pretty upset about it, and I ran into Monica in the laundry room, told her what had happened, and she offered to babysit Caleb at no charge.
Oh, wow.
And so at around 6 p.m., she came down to watch Caleb, and I left on the date.
Yes.
By 7:30, I got a frantic phone call from her saying that she was in the ambulance on the way to the hospital and that Caleb was injured.
So what happened to end up, to where you and Caleb here end up in the ambulance?
So he was bouncing off the walls, and I was like, what is going on? And he said that his mom gave him one of these apple fritters to basically coax him to be a good boy.
So how about it, Miss Bennett? Was there a little bribery going on, apple fritter?
Yes, I was feeling guilty for leaving Caleb, and I did give him an apple fritter, but I've also given him
It looks like he wants another apple fritter, the way he lit up about that. Was the apple fritter good, Caleb?
Yes.
Yes. Hilarious. Okay, and then what happened?
So he started calming down, and everything was fine, and had a phone call, and so just moved away out from the TV so I could hear my call, but I was still in the same room, and Caleb started bouncing on the couch. I mean, jumping up and down the couch. I told him to stop, and he didn't stop. I was like, Caleb, get off the couch, and he jumped off the couch and tried to go over the coffee table, hit a corner of the coffee table. It's flipped over, and it was chaos. It was just glass everywhere, and it was maybe 4 feet away from him, and everything happened so quick.
So fast. So you called 911.
Yes, ma'am.
Ambulance comes, and then you're in there. Caleb, do you remember all of this?
Not, I know the half of it.
So half of it? Okay. You remember jumping up and down on mommy's sofa?
Yeah.
A little bit? Okay. Do you remember this lady here, Reyes, asking you to stop doing that?
No.
You don't remember that? That's interesting. You don't remember that. And do you sometimes jump up and down on the sofa when mom's home too?
Sometimes when it's like a lot of sugar.
Sometimes you have a lot of sugar?
Yeah, I cannot stop myself.
I had some concern when I heard that there was a phone call and that there was an interruption of the caretaking duties. But I'm sad that it was so momentary and that you were within eyesight of young Caleb the entire time. I do feel that young Caleb just told this whole courtroom that mommy knows when I get a lot of sugar in my system, I bounce up and down on the couch. Y'all heard the young man, right? And kids, they have a tendency to tell the truth, Ms. Bennett. So I'm going to believe young Caleb on this one. The court feels that Ms. Reyes satisfied her duty of care at the maximum ability, actually. The counterclaim for the defendant of $200 is granted, and the plaintiff's claim for $1,344 is dismissed. That's